Now for the both of us ripping shits on King Kong. Kimball, you have anything to say about this thing?
Well, other than it sucked.
God damn this movie!
Jesus.
You know, that's because... What happened to it? It could have been so cool.
It could have been a show me monster.
Show me monster. And then it wasn't cool.
No, it was not cool.
I didn't mention this. I don't think I did in my segment, but I stand by the belief that in tone and in action, it should have been a lot more like The Lost World, Jurassic Park.
The Lost World. Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Starring Liam Neeson and Dan Aykroyd.
Eddie Murphy was in there too. He had a cameo.
Geez. Yeah, he was the T-Rex.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then Billy Crystal was there. He played Dr. Grant.
Right. And who else? Who else was in that movie?
Sean Connery, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he play a dying John Hammond?
Yeah.
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 That drunk Irishman. After Engine, the booze just got to him.
I think Jennifer Aniston played Nedry.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, all in the Lost World. Nedry was in the Lost World.
Yeah, that's right. It was a flashback or a future shock or something like that.
and then who played Malcolm? Wasn't it
God?
No, close. Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman played Malcolm? Everybody who's under like 15 and who is a woman, well, I guess if you're 15 and you're a woman, something's wrong, but if you're 15 and you're a girl and you're listening, you have no idea what we're talking about. You're like, what is this alien speak?
Well,
so why do you talk like Randy Savage? Like, what is this alien mean?
Randy Savage.
It's Randy Savage. Who is that? Is that a real guy?
Oh, and didn't Guns N' Roses also appear in the Lost World Jurassic Park?
Yeah, they did. They were in they were in the ice scene.
Yes. Oh, that was such a good scene.
I know.
I just wish that they didn't have Nicolas Cage there.
Well, he had to be there because otherwise the story couldn't have progressed without him.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he got what was coming to him.
Right. I mean, at least that stayed pretty close to the book.
Yeah.
I remember reading, like, Nicolas Cage gets his foot stuck up his ass, and I was like, wow, I need to see this on film. And sure enough, I fucking see it on film. Thank you, Tim Burton, for directing that wonderful scene for me.
I'm sorry, just that thought was pure nirvana. The thought of his own foot being like sucked into the black hole that is his overly egotistic ass.
Yeah, and it's not like it's not that I don't like Nicolas Cage, because I do. It's just, he's not. There's something about him. What would you say that something about him is? Like, I can't put my finger on it.
That he's a complete dumbass and he bought a castle he can't afford. Now he's making shit movies to pay for it, and we're hating him for it.
Wait, I'm thinking about a different guy.
Who are you thinking of?
I was thinking about that chick from Total Recall. The one where they go to Venus. James Cameron did that one, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Man. And then, and Michael Jackson was the sidekick.
Yeah, and Kevin Bacon's in there.
Oh, yeah, young
Kevin Bacon. And then he was in the sequel, Tremors 3.
Yeah. Oh, I loved Tom Hanks in that movie. He made such a great graboid.
Not as good as the other dude though, Julia Roberts.
Hey, did you see the Oscars tonight?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you know what didn't win an Oscar?
Ooh. Or what? What didn't?
Peter Jackson's King
That's
Kong.
right. 5 minutes in and we're getting to it. Here we go, people.
Now, you're probably wondering what that whole banter was about. Well, that was a great example of how confused you can be when you mix up the information or don't give any information out on the subject. And that's exactly how I feel about Peter Jackson's King Kong. There's a lot of backstory that never gets any light, and you're left with questions and things that are never answered, and you're left feeling like, huh? Or what?
What? A what?
The biggest thing that always bothered me is how do they get the damn ape onto the boat if in the beginning of the film they can't get the boat close enough to the island, right? Right? I mean,
I was wondering. I always kind of thought that they kind of floated him back home. Like I didn't think that. I just kind of thought they floated him all the way back to New York. You know, they kept his head out of the water and just dragged him, like Makos and bluefins and shit. Just kind of nibble on him.
get the black guy to scamper out on top of him and sedate him every hour.
They also give him a stick to scare away the sharks. Get off my ape! Those sons of bitches!
This is my Christmas bonus, you bastards! But, God, everything was fake in that film. The CG was fake, the acting was fake, nobody really had depth, I couldn't relate to anybody. The film had a very dark tone, everybody was pretty much an ass. There was just not a good time. Wasn't a fun adventure, wasn't that good of a horror movie, was not a love story by any means. It just wasn't really anything. It was just a popcorn movie. Just to go when you're that damn bored.
I don't know what happened to this thing, because this is Peter Jackson, man. He made Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, the guy who brought us Lord of the Rings, and I'm sure other things, but I skip over them because I love Lord of the Rings so much, and I'm so hyped about The Hobbit. I have a raging boner as I speak about it right now.
And, you know, Peter Jackson, it's long been admitted that his favorite movie is the original King Kong. So what?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he looks like King Kong.
He could have played King Kong, actually. Okay, so
I think I would have rather enjoyed that more than like a little, you know, Godzilla mock-up Tokyo set and Peter Jackson just running through it.
King Kong prequel. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, how did they get Kong onto the island? Well, we need to see that movie now, Peter Jackson. So, come on.
Kong Origins.
Kong Origins.
You've seen his fall, now see his rise.
Who'd be in that movie? I'm assuming,
lots of people.
I'd think there'd be some, like, Tobey Maguire. He'd be the damsel. Maybe.
I think Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon, the NASCAR racer.
Yes, the NASCAR racer. Him and Will Ferrell would team up and
first
like,
branch out in the film, right?
Yeah. And Tim Allen would be their boat guide to the mysterious Skull Island.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
And Chevy Chase would be a Triceratops.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Carl Weathers would have to be there. You know.
Oh, jeez.
He'd be the only serious one. He'd be like, "You don't get no damn, no. No.
He'd just punch everything.
He'd punch everything, and he'd have to harness King Kong up to like some sort of saddle and ride him.
And he would have to wear his getup from Predator.
Like towards the end of Predator, so it's just the vest.
Yeah, just the vest and the hat.
Maybe one arm.
Yeah. Damn honky monster. Ain't never seen no baboon like this before.
Bastard took one of mine. You know, I realized something. Like, was that the same? Like, was Chubbs and Happy Gilmore missing the same hand as he lost in Predator? That would be interesting.
No, that is
Yes.
a good point.
I'm gonna have to go watch those. Because then
could
that
just
would
look
make
it up,
Happy
but,
Gilmore a
you know.
sequel to Predator.
Whoa, that just blew my mind.
Remember he had like the jar with the eyeball in. He's like, "Told one of them bastards' eyes out." He's tapping on it with his wooden
Oh
hand.
god.
Oh my god!
See that link I
let me
showed
see.
you?
Let me see.
Yeah, be a
Yeah,
link monster.
Dar. But yes, King Kong. It's just it could have been so much better. You know, I like how we were joking about the Lost World earlier. I do think it. Swell link. I do think that
My reaction
yes,
to Peter
about
Jackson's
mine
King
too.
Kong.
About mine too. Man, that's some nice teeth that man has.
I know, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying.
It should have been closer in tone as far as look and feel and even sound to like the Lost World Jurassic Park. And you know, a lot of people, you know, it's a love or hate thing with Jurassic Park 2, but I love Jurassic Park 2. Even if I hated it shit, I could still appreciate it more than King Kong. Because, you know, they were on a real location with real sets, and they had animatronics, and they had Jeff Goldblum and the little black girl, and all kinds of bitchin' stuff.
Well. To King Kong, Peter Jackson's King Kong's credit,
Yes.
okay, to its credit, they did actually do Pete Jackson's favorite little thing to do, which is build a large, like, miniature set and then use.
Well, yeah,
computer
I know that
graphics.
because I watched all 6 hours of the special features. God damn it, I'm such a sucker. But they built a little jungle, and they built a ship, and they built New York. But still, you know, it just
Yeah, they weren't working
no
sets.
depth.
They were just.
You weren't in a world.
They were just the miniatures.
The whole movie was like you were looking at a matte painting, and not you weren't immersed. Not that there's anything wrong with matte paintings, and you know they're bitching, but you weren't in the adventure with these people. And
No, it wasn't even an adventure. I mean, everybody was just an asshole.
except Hayes.
to each other.
Hayes was the only cool character, and he got killed. Yeah.
I know.
There's no payoff either. It's like there was no punctuation or anything with him. He just crunched them.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
remorse for him. But it's like, oh, we lost sailor number 2. Oh God, we have to turn back now. Oh, Mr. Hayes is dead. Well, let's keep going.
Okay. Now I'm sad. Okay. Well,
I know.
I'm done. Are you done?
Just. Also to its credit, the music score was.
I did like the music,
fantastic.
and I did like the ending scene. You know, you really felt for a character for the first time in the whole movie, even though it was still kind of forced and hacky. It was still okay.
You know, the only thing I felt at the end of that movie was joy, and the only reason I was joyful is because that horrible pig slaughter is over, and I was able to get on my life.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
Although it was nice to see, like I said in my one round with the movie, like I said, it was nice to see the final sequence in color and have Kong more animated, a little more action, because the confines of stop-go animation kind of stick you.
Still, though, it was way more effective than anything in the new one.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Yeah. They should have The Dark Knight versus King Kong.
Yeah. The movie you mean?
Yeah.
Not the character? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. No, the movie.
You didn't like that, did
The
you?
movie.
The movie. Yeah.
The movie what? The Dark Knight?
Did you?
No, I liked The Dark Knight. At first I didn't because I was like, I didn't want to be, one of those trending people.
Right.
I wanted to be a hipster because, I'd always loved Batman, and like all these haters were all of a sudden like, oh, I love Batman now. I'm like, dude, whatever. But then like I watched the movie Beyond, like the Batman. I watched it for its, everything, and I was like, wow, this is really deep, and now I'm hooked into it and can't wait for the next film to come out. Gonna
I didn't
poop
like The
my
Dark Knight.
pants.
I didn't like it. It was just I like Batman Begins. I like that one. It was awesome, but Dark Knight was so far up its own ass. Like they were so preachy and what's the word that I'm looking for? Like
Wait, what do you
everything
mean
was
preachy?
a speech about the greater good and the best of in people. You know, like it was just so far.
Well,
it was so smug. It was like real people don't say this shit. When real people talk about a Batman, they start laughing because it's a dude dressed up in tights. It was, you know, it's Batman. It's hard to take serious anyway. And then when they over-serious it, it's just ridiculous. I'm a Batman. Lucius made it. Lucius made it. Lucius made it. Lucius made it. Batman. I like to sway my junk to the right side when I'm in the suit. Although I did like The Dark Knight better than King Kong. Peter Jackson's King Kong. Yeah.
Yeah. I have an allergic reaction to bullshit and fake CG. It gives me intense gas.
Yeah. Don't do any welding. Shit will light up.
I will try to
Like
refrain
fucking
from
Nam.
spot welding.
Get your name in my pants!
Right here. Like if they would have had King Kong in Vietnam,
King Kong
I would have
Vietnam.
watched that.
Yeah.
It was a monkey, man. Came out of the trees, man.
Yeah.
Took out a whole company. We thought it was Charlie at first, but it was too big. And then we'd have James Cameron Marines, so they'd be like, "Oh man, we're screwed, man."
Oh man! What do you mean they got the power? They're just animals, man!
What do you mean he blew up the base? He's just an animal, man.
Oh man! State of the badass art. We got Teco nukes. We got sticks. I don't know what else he said. I'm Bill Paxton.
Hey, he was freaking bitching in that.
Dude, I love Bill Paxton. Remember him in True Lies? Like, I got a little dick and it's pathetic. I was at the library with Josh Fangmeyer and he was quoting that right when a chick walked by and she gave him the meanest, nastiest look.
Oh.
I know, it's just unfortunate.
Oh, I can't believe he went through that role. That made me so sad.
Then he was in Twister.
Oh yeah.
And now there's a film, people.
Mm-hmm. I wish you would have chased the Twister with the pulse rifle.
With the pulse rifle and a lasso.
Yes, Twister is a film. See, that Twister had a lot of CG, but they did it.
That shit was awesome.
Yeah, because they used the actresses tell the story and put the CG in there to emphasize what was going on rather than tell the story with the CG and try to emphasize the CG with the actors.
Right.
Because last time I checked, special effects is not a movie genre. People. Okay?
Michael Bay.
Michael fucking Bay.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Who else does that? Oh, the dude that did Godzilla and Independence Day. What's his name?
Oh, fuck if I know, man.
Roland Emmerich.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? J.J. Abrams a little bit, too.
Yeah, but at least J.J. Abrams can tell a good story.
True. I mean, Super 8 was a good story, despite that fucking 30-minute long train explosion sequence.
True. That's my only gripe about that. But other than that, I really like that movie.
Mm-hmm. God, I mean, even like the actors look like they get bored with the train explosion like halfway through the sequence.
Yeah.
I'm
they
like
could
that.
Probably cut about 30 seconds off of that, sumbitch. Or just had a velociraptor eat the conductor, and the train slowly coasts to a stop and it gets out.
So a large Lost World reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it was, wasn't it? Okay, I didn't even realize it.
The train crashes, and then the Air Force shows up, and they go in the cab, and they see the hand of the engineer on the throttle, and nothing else.
The Velociraptor, it's not even like a plot point. It doesn't make any mention in the rest of the film.
God, you know, if that's what the Air Force was carrying in that train, that movie would have been so badass.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah, a fucking pack of dinosaurs. I mean, how cool would that be?
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of this, like, stupid alien hippie bullshit.
Yeah, although the alien was kind of neat. You know, like when he when he attacked dudes at the gas station in the bus, that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
That was some good scenes right there.
Make the black man shoot it.
Did he die? I don't remember.
He got brutally fucked.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Take your note from Spielberg, Mr. Abrams. Kill the black dude.
You know, my film teacher
Just be another dirty Jew that kills a black guy.
We're like your Holocaust. Oh, that was too far. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's a little bit. Yeah, we should apologize for that last 20 seconds or so.
We should just cut that out,
Yeah,
Max.
I'm leaving that because I laughed. That was a genuine laugh.
I don't agree with that.
Everybody's fair game.
My film teacher always says you can't have an exploitation film without exploiting someone.
Yeah, well,
and
makes sense.
Yeah, well, in a good exploitation film is a horror film, so you can't have a horror film without exploiting some people, i.e., making the girls nude and the black guys die first.
Blackula.
That's a real movie.
I know.
Yeah.
And that was one of them. I don't know if it was horror, but it was definitely an exploitation film.
Yeah. Unless we're thinking of two different Blackulas.
No, I'm pretty sure there's only one Blackula, Kendall.
I think there's another one.
Is there really? They just needed more of that.
No, I think this is more of one of the touchy-feely films that you watch in private, if you catch my drift.
You mean one of them prawns?
Yeah, a prawn.
Oh, so you don't know about them prawns. You're just a tender young Gitlin.
Well, I know enough to ripen the fruit when it's hot.
We're so stupid.
And I wonder why I'm still single.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we should listen to our own cast that we put out.
No.
Learn stuff about ourselves.
Everybody watch out. I'm on the market. If anybody's looking for a good husband, hit me up.
You just skip right to marriage, you sick bastard.
Well, hey, man, I don't fuck around.
I don't need no courting.
I'm like the CDC. I tend not to fuck around when it comes to stuff like that. That works.
There you go. Swim, Paul, swim!
I can't. I'm too goddamn fat. That was like...
Wow, that was hard to listen to, that one.
That was like mean, Pa.
Yeah, it was.
I can't stand. I'm too goddamn fat. That's a better one.
That is more traditional.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Hi, Kendall.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
How's Bagel?
He's asleep right now.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm going to go wake him up.
Okay. Are we going
Hey,
to...
Bagel.
Is this one done?
Wooga, 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 wooga. Huh?
Is this one done? Are we done here?
I don't know. No.
We're going to... Okay.
Because we haven't featured this week's Big Jim.
Oh, right!
Yeah.
Damn! How could I forget? Shit! Okay. Which one is it this week, Kendall?
Well, last week we did Old Kentuck.
Old Kentuck. My personal favorite is Old Kentuck.
Mm-hmm. Old Kentuck was a man. He was an old man with... I don't know. Doesn't fit the Daniel Boone bill. By the way, Max, what's that website called again?
Figure Realm.
What's that?
FigureRealm.com.
Okay, just making sure the viewers heard you.
You're looking it up and you forgot it. Don't try to bullshit me.
I'm not trying to bullshit no one, man. You don't know me.
Yeah, I do.
I have it bookmarked.
You lie
right
all
here.
the time.
Okay, that's true. But this time I wasn't lying.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't lay with no horse.
I can't attest to that.
So
My ex-wife, we don't talk about her.
So
Batman.
justice. So Which big Jim figure is it this week?
I don't know. I'm trying to decide. Why don't you bullshit the audience while I look?
Okay, well, let's see. What can I tell everybody? You know, we're heading in on, if we include our parts, we're nearing a lot of time here.
Oh, fuck.
So, everybody...
I'm the woman this city deserves.
I'm the hero the city needs. Why bats, Master Wayne? Bats frighten the shit out of me, Alfred.
Okay, to fit the King Kong theme, this week's Big Jim is Big Jim Explorer. That's right, kids. Get Big Jim in his skin-tight latex red suit with a bulletproof vest and shoulder pads. He also comes with a fun assault rifle for neat assault adventures.
You gonna flash that picture for everybody?
Oh, hell to the yeah, baby.
A good lad you are.
Mm.
Okay. Now, that's all for this episode, is it not?
Right. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, everybody. So, goodbye.
Wait, you're not doing a professional like. I was watching Comic Book Men, which is a good show, by the way, and they do professional podcasting stuff, and they say, you know, their name, and then goodbye.
Okay, here I go. You ready for this?
No, I'm ready.
For Kendall Slack, this is Max Thompson.
No,
goodbye.
no. You just outro yourself.
No, I want to outro you. We have to do crisscross. Because then we're super sweet.
Don't you know anything, man? Haven't you seen Ghostbusters? Don't cross the beam.
I saw Ghostbusters once when I was like really little.
Okay.
So and I've never seen Back to the Future.
Well, you're missing out on you need to watch that.
I know.
Okay. Well, I'm Kendall Slack, and that's Max Thompson.
I'm Max Thompson. That was Kendall Slack.
Ooh.
Ooh.